Welcome to Roleplaying Eldoria and our love of storytelling.
So we're back in the building where the...
This one.
Oh, we're going to that one.
This one is still lit. It's got lanterns that are still lit in the place.
Yeah.
There's a small wicker basket that seems to have possessions like some clothing, half a loaf of bread, a wheel of pretty dry cheese as well there. So there's signs of habitation in this barn, but otherwise that's empty.
Okay. So you have a look around. There's no sign of blood or anything in here.
After close inspection looking, there's no indication of any blood or anything like that, no.
Okay.
The story you'd been told about the two boys here is that they'd gone
Two
off
boys?
Three boys.
Three looking after the farm.
So two went off to see girls.
Yeah, but there's another one who's obviously missing at the moment.
So who have we got in the...
Is there four?
Three.
Yeah, but didn't two go off to see girls and the other one's at the...
Oh yeah, the other one came back, yeah.
The other one's at the...
Tipsy Tinker.
Yeah, so there's three.
Didn't we come back with a...
No.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
They said that there's three there and two have been gone off tonight.
Okay.
He was going to look after the place while they went to visit their girlfriends.
So we go back to the house.
Yes, still as bloody as ever.
So I want to check all the external exits, like windows, doors.
Okay.
And check to see whether there's any blood anywhere other than in the kitchen.
I'll do the same upstairs.
Okay, well downstairs there's a back door that leads out and there's the front door.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no evidence of anyone exiting those, that's easy to see or anything like that. Adam comes and checks there, but he thinks all egress and ingress has been through the front doors.
Yeah.
Up the stairs, there's there are three bedrooms upstairs and one place that looks like it's a parlour come library. There's only the one of the bedrooms has a bed that's dressed with linen and things. All the others, so one of them is totally just an empty room now.
Yes.
And the other one has got tarps and sheets all over.
Given the mess downstairs, has the bedroom been gone through or is it just fairly normal?
No, the bedroom looks like the sheets haven't been made up, as though there's been someone there. There's a wash basin in one corner. There's a small chest next to the bed. But doesn't look like any sign of a fight or a struggle or blood in the bedroom at all. All the windows have got shutters and they all appear to be shut upstairs. And as I said, there's one other room that looks like it's a small library, but all the shelves that go around two parts of the wall have got no books in them anymore, etc. And there's a table in the middle, obviously, but it's covered with a sheet. And there's chairs with sheets around it.
Given that there are no more books in the bookshelf.
And it's level where that fireplace is, because it's got a fireplace in the area as well.
Is there dust?
Upstairs, right, it looks like all the rooms are dusty except for the one that had the half-made bed. Yeah. As I said, that one has got basically, even in that one, it's got some things have got sheets over it. The only things that it looks like they're being used is the bed itself, a wash basin, and a small chest sitting next to the bed.
With light spell on my small knife, my eating knife, whatever, I'm just using that to poke things, lift from to the side of the chest to see if the chest opens.
Yeah, the chest opens. It says locked at all.
Right. What's in the chest?
A lot of papers. Some scrolls that are tied up with ribbon and other papers, so a lot of documents.
Tip the chest so that they roll onto the floor.
Yeah, all this paperwork goes on the floor.
Tap the bottom of the chest with the knife. Mm-hmm. Does it sound solid or maybe not so solid?
You think there's maybe a false bottom in it.
Right. Oh, we'll take this downstairs then.
What, the chest?
Yeah.
You're putting all the papers back in or not?
Yes, well, I'll do that. But once I get downstairs, I'll tip them out, and from halfway down the stairs, I'll just...
Okay, he's come back with a chest full of documents.
Oh, yes.
You haven't seen any sign of through the windows or anything like that, anything coming in or out.
All right. So what are these documents about?
No idea, but the chest has got a false bottom. I'm just going to open the chest. And
Okay, the documents you're starting to look through and rifle
Yes.
through all seem to be like contracts of when the farm was bought originally. Like purchasing cows, purchasing grain, things like that. So what were you doing? You were...
I'm deliberately smashing the chest.
There's another document that's inside the chest. It's got black ribbon all around it.
If you'd like to have a look at that, because I'm on the stairs where I've thrown the chest down.
Yeah, well, this is a document that was secreted away.
Yes.
And it appears to be looking through it. I suppose, yes, you'd have some kind of legalese knowledge.
Yeah, just a bit.
Being a merchant.
Yeah.
Right. It appears to be it's about, a 20-page document.
Yeah.
But on first look, it seems to be a contract between Patar Naradin, the owner of this farm, and a man called Silas Thrain, who appears to be a title of the Auditor Surveyor of Gablehead. And he's basically, it seems to be selling a 15% share in Patar Naradin's farm to this person called Silas Thrain.
For what?
You'd have to spend more time. So you're going to spend time now looking through it. So I'll take it. You'll spend about an hour or so looking through the documents. It's selling the share in the farm to him, and it basically is talking about that the contract will remain valid for the next 20 years unless they break it before then.
Yeah. Yeah, but what's he actually paying for the thing?
1,000 gold pieces a year until the contract is.
So Naradin gets 1,000 gold pieces
every year until the contract basically
for 15% of the farm.
15% ownership of the farm. Anything that the farm makes.
How big is this farm?
It's not that big.
Oh, this big. Plus extra stuff.
Anything that it makes.
Yeah.
Yes, anything that it makes.
Okay.
You got in trouble with Sard. And the guy wanted a cut.
And it goes on to say if Patar Naradin sells the farm, he gets 15% of the sale value of the farm and things like that.
Right.
So it's tying in everything a 15% take to this Auditor General.
Okay. Do I know anything about this Auditor General position?
It's a Sardian thing, so I'll give you a good luck chance.
Bad luck. Never heard of it in his life. Well,
It's part of, as far as you know, it's part of the bureaucracy of Gablehead.
while this is happening, Habut's going to look around for more flowers.
Okay, well, you see the flowers you've seen before. There was a couple of little flowers in the kitchen, and outside they're dead now, and they're just turning white and pale and vanishing. But other than that, you don't see any more.
Okay.
Adam has taken up a position upstairs at the window, overlooking the farm with his gun, in case anyone comes on the farm.
There's a study upstairs that has nothing in it. But it looks like it's had nothing in it for some time.
Could have had a family.
Well, there's rooms and no occupation. It might be that people come here seasonally. But, he had three assistants? Somebody knows about this. For 1,000 gold trades a year.
That's a lot.
But is it a lot?
In theory, if this contract goes to term, he'll get 20,000 gold pieces. Because 1,000 a year. It's a 20-year contract.
And where is this money that he's getting?
It's a shitty little farm.
But he hasn't been here for, seasons.
Yes, because those other two were waiting for him to come back.
He did say, that guy said, they all been watching for his return because he hadn't been there for quite a while.
When was this document drawn up?
Okay, it was signed in the year 2141.
That's like 9 years ago.
Yeah, it's 2153 now.
It's 12 years.
Bad maths.
So this contract, so it's whose signatures are on it?
There's the signature of Patar Narradin
Yeah.
and Silas Thrain.
So it's his signature, not a person acting.
I'm just going to ask that very thing.
There's nothing in there that says that this is a government document or anything like that.
And are there any witnesses on it, or is just those two signed it?
A guy called Rin Eleanor. Now, you know Rin Eleanor, you know the name.
I do.
It's one of the justicators who was operating inside, who all lost their jobs at the beginning of the war. He's been a justicator who administered mainly contract law.
That was my next question. So is this like, I can tell this is standard emotion?
Yeah, and eventually,
Yeah.
as you get through the document, it kind of follows emotion contracts and things like that.
Right.
I better know what he looks like.
Actually know him, or I just know of him?
You've known of him. You've probably met him once at a formal emotion gathering,
Post the war.
like a couple of years, a few years ago. So it's not someone you'd instantly recognise, but you might go, "Oh, yeah, that's it." Didn't make a big impression on you, but he's got a good reputation for being a legally stickler. Like his documents are never challenged and things like that.
Okay.
Is there a basement that we saw in this?
No, there's no trapdoors going down or anything like that. It looks like there's no particular basement. Everything seems to have been stored in barns outside.
Can I have a look to make sure there's no hidden doors anywhere down?
On the outside.
Yeah.
What, you're looking outside the building?
Both inside and outside. Because this, I assume, is taking a while.
Yeah, well, what we'll do, if you're doing searches like that and searches inside, we'll take you through till dawn.
All right.
Pretty tired by that time, but you're convinced that there's no secret rooms in the place at all.
I have a farm with a very, very limited income. But a bigwig from a town a long way away wants to buy 15% of it for a lot of money. And it's drafted, by your admission, by a significant or motion justicar down in the same area of town. This is some distance away. But Larry and Curly turn up.
Like the Rin Eleanor, right? It has signed and it's got where it's signed, and it was signed in a place called Coltaxter, which is a large town south of Gablehead.
South of Gablehead?
Yeah. It's a Sardian town south of Gablehead.
Larry and Curly turn up because he's had a previous contract to produce something for somebody else, but he is no longer passing on the profits. And that seems to be a recent thing, because these guys were sent to inquire of his toing and froing, but only recently, the last couple of seasons. So has he been producing Black Dragon Venom for a long time and has seen a way of making quick money?
Yes.
It's not quick money.
The sale document for when he purchased this.
Yes.
What year was that?
When he actually first bought the entire farm itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Just got to go to my historical timeline. 2129.
2129.
2129.
He bought it as a young farmer. And a lot of the documents you've seen seem to be buying chickens, some pigs, things like that, grain, etc. So looks like he's mainly been like a chicken farmer. There's a marriage certificate. He is a married man.
Is the signature on the deed docket the same signature on the contract?
They look similar.
Similar,
You got forgery, anything like that?
Hey? I'm a scribe.
To you, okay. Easy roll, 12.
Might not be so easy.
17.
Oh, you think they reasonably look, there's some differences, but they reasonably look like the same kind of Payne's handwriting.
But it's close enough.
They're close enough, unless you've got someone who's a forgery expert, right? That'll guarantee it, but you think it's close enough.
Is there like a widow note or anything?
Look,
Is it-
looking to see if
doesn't
any
have, like,
widows and things like that. No,
see
no
if
death
he's been
certificates or
widowed.
anything like that. No, no evidence of that. Maybe he didn't care.
It looked like he had a family of some variety.
It looks like there's certainly wedding certificates from about 213. It's about the same time he bought this place, just around the same time. It looks like his religion is Feltarian.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
There are actually, well, as you start to go through more of this, and I'll reveal more because it takes the time to go through all these documents, but by the time it's sun up anyway, you're also aware that he owns a number of properties in the town of Coltaxter that all seem to have got bought after the signing of the thing with Silas Thrane. He owns a pub that's in Coltaxter. He owns a warehouse in Coltaxter.
That makes sense.
And he owns a house in Coltaxter.
Coltaxter is south of Gablehead. We're north of Gablehead, aren't we?
You're about parallel with Gablehead, up in the mountains.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And Coltaxter is down a bit. Not too far away, say about 50 miles away from Gablehead.
How far are we from Gablehead?
From Gablehead, you're about 100 miles away.
That's still a long way to walk.
So the wife and the kids are looking after the Coltaxter business?
It's a nice town, got lots of, it's built mainly on an island in the middle of a river that splits around it, and it's got also settlements on either side.
Well,
And bridges going across. Nice
you
bridges.
said the bed's made, didn't you?
No, it's half made. Someone's got out of it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to bed.